wanna fly, can you take me far away? Give me a star to reach for, tell me what it takes, and I'll go so high, I'll go so high, my feet won't touch the ground. Just hitch my wings and pull the strings. I bought these strings that all fall down.
Welcome back on www.thepapare.com, Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub. We are all set to start the second quarter-final of the Papare Basketball Championship. St. Peter's gets the jump ball through. Primesh with the ball for St. Peter's. St. Thomas's with the ball, misses the first shot. St. Peter's. The two referees on the court, referee Premila Fernando together with referee Gayan Buddhika for this match. St. Thomas's get their first shot in. St. Thomas's with the ball. Ball high up, St. Thomas's, they are the defending champions, collected cleanly by St. Peter's College. Goes through the baseline, trying to shoot through the traffic. Krimesh Pera goes through, gets a shot in, no, misses it. Shivan for St. Thomas's, trying to get that shot, misses it completely. Referee Pramila Fernando. First side ball opportunity here for St. Thomas's College. Primesh Pereira. St. Peter's College trying their luck from the elbow, misses it completely. Three minutes already gone in this quarter. St. Thomas's are leading this game by a couple points. The first 2 points, they drew first blood here. Krimesh Pereira. Sends it to the baseline option. First 2 points for St. Peter's. It's 2-all now. Katapiarachi looking for options. Well. Gets it through. So it's 4-2. Krimesh Pereira with the ball for St. Peter's. Unnecessary foul. Misses it. All the players trying to grab that rebound. Doesn't get it through. Beautiful play there by St. Peter's, going through that open gap. St. Thomas's, they lost their season opener to AIS. At St. Peter's, they are the surprise package in this match. Sends it back to Kanishka. Kanishka misses it from the perimeter. Ball back with Kanishka. He's calling off for the screen. Sends it back to Shivan. Shivan goes through, misses it completely. Shivan is on the charity strike for the first 2 free throws of this match. Misses the first one. He has got another chance to get 1 added onto the scorecard and lead this game by a point. It's 4-all currently with 5 minutes remaining in the quarter. St. Peter's College goes through, misses it. St. Thomas's College, they have to do well to make sure that they are still in this title hunt, rather to defend this title. Shivan sends it to Tarusha. Misses it. Aaron Fonseca sending it back with Aaron. Aaron looking for his option. Goes off for Ryan Fernando. Ryan Fernando misses it completely. 3-second violation called off by referee Gayan Buddhika. 4 minutes remaining in this first quarter. 5-4. 1 point lead for St. Thomas's College. Kanishka from outside the perimeter gets it in. 3 points added. That's 8-4. A 4-point comfortable lead now. Ryan Fernando with the ball for St. Peter's College. Tapped. Can St. Thomas's makes full value of it? Well, they do. That's Akash Dichikera. Krimesh Pereira sends it to Aaron. Aaron looking for options, goes through the lane, tries to get it in, misses it. Foul called by referee Gayan Buddhika. Shivan with the ball, finds Kanishka. Kanishka sends it to Devang. Misses it, yes, gets through. 10-4. So St. Thomas College is piling up the points at the start. They're getting on to a strong start here. All what they need. Krimesh tries to play off the screen. Nitesh Mendis. Fails to get it through. The first substitution is coming off for St. Thomas College. Akash D. Chikera comes into the playing 5. And it's Dinal Fernando who has found his seat back in the bench. Shivan looking for his options. Yasuru Bimanta. Oh, that's an offense, rather a very, very harsh call. The defensive foul called off. Three minutes remaining in the quarter. 12-4. An important timeout called by the Peterites. 12-4. They're trailing the game by 8 points here at the start with 3 minutes remaining in the first quarter. 4 team fouls already for the Thomians. So one more means all the fouls will be given a free throw from that point onwards. Of course, the biggest girls water polo showdown in Sri Lanka, the 14th annual water polo encounter between Ladies College and Vishaka Vidyalaya happens on the 17th of October at Sugatadasa Swimming Pool. Catch the action live on Sri Lanka's #1 sports hub, www.thepapare.com. That marks the end of the first timeout at 12-4. Peterites opting for that timeout to break off momentum and to keep things in tie. The first quarterfinal was won by AIS. So they've already qualified themselves into the semi-final stage. St. Thomas College are the defending champions, so if they fail to win here, they will have to go back. Well, the referee's having a little check. Oh, well, you cannot wear those as per the rules. Akash Chikera, he had to remove his undervest. Referee Gayan Buddhika spotting it cleanly. So 3 minutes remaining in the clock. 12-4. Shivan. Intercepted by the Peterites on the fast break. Completely misses it. Could have done well to keep the points. It's important that they also get on to a strong start, just like the Thomians. It's 12-4. Thomians are leading this game by 8 points. It's 2.5 remaining on the clock. And it's Nitesh Mendis who's wearing the number 12 jersey on the charity strike for St. Peter's College. Misses the first one. He has another one up his sleeve. Misses the second one as well. So 2 out of 2 free throws gone dead for the Peterites. Shivan Pereira sends it off to Yasiru Bimanta. Yasiru goes off with the post move, misses it, rebounded cleanly by the Peterites. Ajit Adam shot out from the 3-point line but misses it. Yasiru Bimanta with the ball on the break for St. Thomas' College. Intercepted by St. Thomas' College. Beautiful anticipation of the ball, cutting right across that passing path. Playing off a double screen outside the perimeter, looking for options, goes through that baseline. That's a foul called. Holding on. Kanishka Kataparachi. Misses the first one. Aaron Fonseca on the line for St. Peter's College. Gets a second one in. Important points for them. A minute remaining in this quarter. It's 5-12. Shivan misses the second one, manages to keep the ball live as another substitution comes in for the Thomians. Finds Kanishka. Dying minutes of the first half. Yasiru Bimanta gets a tap on his ball. Rejected very well by the tall lad. So 13-5. St. Thomas are leading this game. They've started off well as the defending champions. Aaron misses it completely. Ball back with the Peterites. Final few seconds of the first quarter. They are on a solid lead. Good play by the Thomians. They are playing a fast-paced game. Not letting the defense settle down. They are playing it all around. Hitting those gaps in the Peterite defense. Back to Kanishka. Kanishka from the 3-point line. Misses it. And another foul. Disappointed. Misses it off. 2 seconds remaining. 13-5 in this quarter. What will these two teams do? Second quarter final of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Yasuru Bimanta goes through, and that marks the end of the first quarter. 13-5, a comfortable lead for St. Thomas's College, and we will be back with the second quarter action in just a minute. We're back with the action of the second quarter. St. Thomas's College leading this game 13-5. St. Thomas's College goes for their first shot, manages to draw the foul in. 13-5. The scoreline, St. Thomas's College got onto a brilliant start. Yasuru Bimanta is on the charity strike for the first two shots here. 14-5. Referee giving a bit of advice for Krimesh Pereira. Seems as if he needs a little medication while he gets it out of the sidelines. Game continues. Yasuru Bimanta on the line. Sends it to Dunal. Misses it. Back to Shavan. From the perimeter, trying to play off the screen. He does, but it's overcrowded there. The crowd joining in for this game, enjoying the excitement of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Kanishika Tapiarachi with the mid-range jumper from the charity strike point. Gets it in, important point, 16-5 St. Peter's. They need to make a move fast. They're not having the momentum on their side. While Shivan with the ball for St. Thomas's. Yasiru Bimanta goes for another shot outside the perimeter, misses it completely. Yasiru Bimanta goes through, gets his shot in. He's been the live wire for the Thomians. He's been doing a lot of scoring during these 2.5 quarters. Till it's the second minute in the second quarter. They're already leading this game 18-5. So St. Thomas's College seems to be taking on this inexperienced Peterites. It has been the defense that has been doing all the talking for the Thomians. They've been very, very tight with it, getting the rebounds, getting those, rather intercepting those passes. Substitution comes in for St. Peter's College as Aaron Fonseca goes out. And it will be Kalindu Ishan who's in for him. Krimesh Pera is sitting in the substitution chair waiting to come into play after his little medication. The ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017, the second quarter final in action. The first one was won by AIS beating Lyceum International School Battala. Shivan. Cincy to Kanishka. Back to Shivan. Back to Yasiru Bimanta. Yasiru Bimanta misses it. Rebounded by St. Peter's College. They are on the move. It's the offense that has not yet ticked themselves in. They are missing a lot of shots. They are out of confidence. They are playing out of frustration. They need a little more space, breathing space. Krimesh Pera is back on the court after his little medication, substituted in. So it's an important phase in the game. If St. Peter's fails to make a clear score here, they will be in trouble going into the second half. St. Thomas's College with the ball. Back to Yasiru Bimanta. Back in front of the perimeter, looking for options here. Good double team defense there by the Peterites. Back to Karishika Piarachi. Trying to place off the screen. Doesn't connect. Rebounded by St. Peter's College. Back to Krimesh Pereira, the point guard. St. Peter's College have not yet scored a single point in this quarter as of yet. And it's already 4 minutes gone, 6 minutes, 6.5 remaining in the quarter. Still, they are on 5 points. They need to score. They need to break this scoring run of St. Thomas's College and get into the party. If not, they will go into a very, very huge trouble going into the second quarter, second half rather. Yasuru Bimanta has stepped up really well in his game. Back to Ramanayaka. Haritha Ramanayaka. Five minutes remaining. St. Peter's is yet to score. Krimesh Pereira trying to play off set offensive plays. Brings in two screens. Well, there you go. That's the defensive skills of St. Thomas's College. They clearly identified that play and blocked the entire pathway of Krimesh before he went on for the shot. And an important timeout here called by Sivashakti Selvaraja, coach of St. Peter's College, trying to break off the momentum. 5 minutes remaining there, yet to score. 18-5. St. Thomas's College has played well, started strong, and they are on the move here in the second quarter final of the TPBC Basketball Championship 2017. Catch it all at the end of each match day. The cricketry, the audio analysis with Roshan Abesing after every match of Sri Lanka versus Pakistan. That's happening currently on www.thepapare.com. St. Peter's College, first points right after that timeout. They needed that break, they needed that breather. Seven, 18, 4 minutes remaining in this match. Kanishka Katapiarachi draws on the foul. Misses the shot. St. Peter's back in line. Krimesh Pereira double clutches it. Tapped. St. Thomas's good with the rebound. Yasuru Bimanta back on the line. Back to Ramanayaka. Back to Bimanta from the perimeter. Misses it completely. But well, Krimesh Pereira is quick onto the rebound. 7-18. 4 minutes remaining in the second quarter, and St. Peter's only scored a couple of points. This is not acceptable by them. They need to make sure that they get their things back on. If they do not, they will have to face very, very troublesome minutes of basketball going into the second half. Kanishka Katapiarachi misses the shot. Good defense there by the Patriots. Krimesh Pereira on the break tries to go off the left lane for a left layup. Guarded very well by Ramanayaka. Well, the travelling violation comes through. 3 minutes remaining. 18-9. And a timeout by the Thomians, letting the heat go off a bit. 18-9 is the scoreline. St. Thomas College leading this game quite comfortably at the moment. Taruka finds Kanishka. Back to Yasiru Bimanta. 3 minutes remaining in the clock. Back to Aaron. Aaron grabs the ball. The defense is all scattered. That's a 3-second violation called off for the Thomians. Good defense by the Petrites. 3 minutes remaining in this quarter. 18-9. The Petrites are only able to score 4 points so far in the quarter. But from the point where St. Thomas went on to score 18 points, they are still stagnated at the same point. So they are also feeling the pressure, and they also need to make sure that they slow the pace down of the game they are playing. They need to go into more set plays so that they will also be able to score well. Taruka finds Kanishka Kataparachi. Back to Aaron. Aaron goes off for a floater, misses it. Back to Devanka, misses. Both the sides off for the rebound. Fast break opportunity for the Petrites. Do they get in? Yes, they do. Important points. 11-18 with 2.5 remaining. Taruka looking for option. Sends it out wide. To Yasiru Bimanta. Misses it completely. Rebounded by St. Peter's College. St. Peter's back on the offensive possession. Gets it in. St. Peter's finally clicking it through. 18-13. Now pressure on St. Thomas's. They are stagnated. Gets their second timeout for this quarter. 18-13 with a minute remaining. And it's all happening here in this second quarter final of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Shivan goes through, passes it to Kanishka Kataparachi, back to Yasiru Bimanta. 1 minute remaining in this game so far, rather the second quarter going into half time. St. Peter's have got back into the game, scoring 18-13 as a travelling violation calls off. So St. Thomas's have been stagnated from the point where they went on for 18 points, but from that point onwards they have not scored, so they need to ease the pressure off and make sure that they get things back online. Yasiru Bimanta, back to Shivan, back to Bimanta. Bimanta strikes from the perimeter, much important and much needed 3 points. 21-13, extending the lead. Final minute of action in the second quarter. Well, it's all happening here in this second quarter final between St. Thomas's College and St. Peter's College. St. Thomas's College giving it all as the defending champions should do. 21-13, they still have the lead. Blue ball for the final 39 seconds in this quarter. Shivan with the ball, finds Kanishka Kataparachi, back to Yasiru Bimanta, sends it to high post, back to Devanka, back to Kanishka, goes from the perimeter, misses it completely. Yasiru gets a hold of the dirt ball, sends it back to Shivan, the skipper for St. Thomas's College. A man-to-man defense by St. Peter's College, Colombo. Gets that possession, a worthy possession as they score 23-13. A long-range effort for the final buzzer beater, but 23-13 is the score line at the half-time. As we go on to the half-time break with a Thomian lead in this ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. The second quarter-final of the tournament. AIS won the first quarter-final, beating Lycée International School Wattala in their respective quarter-final, which happened earlier before. And reminding you about the upcoming fixtures of this tournament. It's all about basketball happening for the entire week as we take a look through the highlights that happened during this quarter. There you go, that's Yasiru Bimanta, who has been the live wire for St. Thomas's College, doing a lot of scoring in this match together with Kanishka Kataparachi, who has been providing a lot of support for St. Thomas's College team. 23-13 is the scoreline. As I was talking, yes, a lot of basketball is happening during this week. The ThePapare Basketball Championship will end on Friday with the boys' grand final, and then the girls' grand finale will be held on Wednesday. And on Thursday will be the boys' semi-final. Tomorrow will be the third and fourth quarter-final of the boys. So you can catch all the action live on www.thepapare.com. And if you're at home in front of a television and if you lack internet, yes, then Dialog TV Channel 1 is the option. And if you're on the go with a mobile, just simply tune in to My TV on your mobile phone and you can still catch the live action of the ThePapare Basketball Championship. That's the quarter breakdown. 10 points scored by St. Thomas's College coming into the second quarter. 13 points in the first quarter. St. Peter's College 5 and 8 points in the first and second quarter. And hence the final score 23-13. A Thomian lead. And it's halftime here at the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Second quarter final.
technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
The breakdown, end-to-end Sri Lankan rugby.
ThePapare.com කරපු සංකල්පය ලංකාවේ ක්‍රීඩක ක්‍රීඩිකාවන්ට ඉතාම ධෛර්යයක්. ඔවුන්ගේ අදහස් ක්‍රීඩා තොරතුරු ඊට අමතරව ශ්‍රී ලංකිකෙක් වශයෙන් මට ආඩම්බර විය හැකි මේ අලුත් සංකල්ප ක්‍රීඩා ලෝකයට ගෙනීම ගැන මම ඇත්තටම papare.com එකට ස්තුතිවන්තයි.
What you think? The first rule is trust yourself.
Fitness Diaries, in a mission to uplift the fitness arena in Sri Lanka.
You follow Sri Lankan sports, obviously, even while you're traveling. How do you do that?
Well, I always keep an eye on the cricket. I know the match is starting in a few more minutes. And the internet is a great way to do it. And, initiatives like ThePapare.com, and it gives us so much information, excellent access, excellent insights. And I've noticed now that, I played the game. There are a huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, reading about the game and so I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world to have a deep insight, an intricate look into sports, and also follow live scores, results, and news. That's an ideal way.
Well, you're at the right place, sharing the passion here with Kumar Sangakkara. Kumar, thanks very much for joining us here.
ස්පෝර්ට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්. නෑ. හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course. අඩුයි.
ඔව්. කදාසම ස්පෝර්ට් එක.
Football.
ක්‍රිකට්.
Basketball. අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සවන බැලනවා. Fun and rally විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩි සිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර. ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.
සමහර විශ්ලේෂණයන් තියෙනවා ඒවා සමහරලාවට හරියන්නත් පුළුවන් වරදින්නත් පුළුවන් කෝසල.
ක්‍රිකට් කියන්නේ අවිනිශ්චිත ක්‍රීඩාවක් ධනුෂ්කයා. අපි දන්නේ මොනවද සිදුවන්නේ කියලා. ගොඩක් දේ කතා කරන්න පුළුවන් පිටියෙන් පිටත. නමුත් සියල්ල සිදුවන්නේ පිටිය තුලදී. පිටියේ ඈත මෑත කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්, පිටියේ ඇතුලේ කතා වෙන්න පුළුවන්. ඒ ක්‍රිකට් විශ්ලේෂණාත්මකව ඔබට සම කරන්නට අපි සූදානම්ින් ඉන්නවා පිටියේ කතා තුලින්. රැඳෙන්න අපිත් එක්ක ThePapare.com ශ්‍රී ලංකාවේ ප්‍රමුඛතම ක්‍රීඩා වෙබ් අඩවිය සමග.
Huge amount of cricket fans out there. They look at things in so much detail. They demand detail much more than, we have a video analyst for us. Incredible. These guys want even more detail when it comes to, reading about the game and so I think the ThePapare.com provides all of that beautifully. So, congratulations and well done to the ThePapare.com, because for people like me and for millions of other cricket fans around the world,
Technique, tactics, attack, defense, pattern. Back to the board, the rugby analysis.
Back with the live action of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017, ladies and gentlemen. St. Thomas College leading this game 23-13. And well, St. Peter starts off with a opportunity and they're adding up the score. (23-15). This is going to be a very important quarter in deciding who's going to win this game and move on to that semi-final stage, because this will ultimately be the game. Perhaps the defending champions will either go off, or will perhaps they will just come and take the trophy back. Sivan goes off, misses it, rebounded by the Peterites. They're on the move. 23-15. Comfortable lead for St. Thomas College, but they need to make sure that they reduce their mistakes and keep on this good faith and keep on the momentum, continue the momentum. Foul called off. Yasiru Bimanta. Gets the first one in. Got another chance at the charity strike. St. Peter's College. Important points for St. Thomas's, 23-17. While St. Peter's takes 2 from the charity strike, Kanishka Kataparach is back on their side. Gets the first one in. He has another one up on his sleeve to increase the lead by a couple more. Makes it 25-17. So an 8-point comfortable lead for St. Thomas College with 7 minutes remaining in the quarter. Krimesh with the crossover, finally getting into touch. This is what St. Peter's have been missing all this time. 25-19. Now they looked a bit more organized. Kanishka Kataparach from the perimeter, misses it, looking for the rebound. St. Peter's College have topped the rebound cards. They have the height advantage and they have the long reach. Beautiful play by St. Peter's. That's what they want. Identify the roles, play into the gaps, make the defense wait, tease the defense, get the passes right. It's just sticking into the basics, and that's what St. Peter's is doing right now. Meanwhile, Kanishka Katapayarachchi going to blow off steam in that shot. Misses it completely, 25-21. And since the third quarter started, St. Peter's have been cutting down the deficit, and now they are trailing this game by just 4 points. So which means they're coming back into the game, and it's danger time for the Thomians. They need to make sure they get their act back together. So 2 shots for Kanishka on the charity strike. Misses the first one. St. Peter's, of course, are the surprise package coming into the knockout stage. They were never meant to be here with a very, very young and inexperienced team, but they performed really, really well up to the mark. Rejected by Aaron. Easy tap. Substitution comes in as Devanka Gunawardena goes back to his seat. St. Peter's College, another 3-pointer for them. S.THOMAS in trouble. Yasuru Bimanta seems as if he has lost his momentum after that 10-minute break. Now they are trailing this game by 2 points. And many important points for the Thomians. 29-24, 6 minutes remaining. Krimesh Pereira anticipating, waiting patiently to hit the gap. Beautiful shot there, but misses it this time. The rebound is good by the Thomians. Sends it back to Shavan. 29-24. Kanishka Katapayarachchi finds Yasuru Bimanta. Krimesh Pereira going for that shot. Much needed for St. Peter's College. 26-29, 5 minutes remaining. Now it's just a 3-point deficit between these two schools. St. Peter's have done really well in this quarter, and this is what we were expecting from them, to keep up the scoring momentum and put pressure back on the Thomians. Shavan Pereira goes for the shot, gets it in. They are chipping in slowly as well. So it's an interesting game now. So the team that does well in defense will clearly take this game back home away. St. Thomas's back again with the ball. Aaron. Kanishka Katapayarachchi finds Yasuru Bimanta, back to Shavan, back to Bimanta. We're waiting for a few minutes for the lights to be switched on here at the Henry Pedris Basketball Complex. 31-28, final 2 minutes. Final 3.5 rather. Yasurubi Mantha back with it, 28-31. The scoreline still stands. Both the teams are missing on and off options here. This cannot be accepted. They need to go out there and make the scores. St. Peter's College wishes again everyone out. And finally the lights are coming out here at the Henry Pedris Basketball Complex. Goes through. St. Peter's College, they are cutting back. They are just 1 point away in equalizing this game with 2 minutes remaining. 31-30. Krimesh Pereira, can he equalize the score for St. Peter's? Goes for the shot, misses it, gets the foul though. Gets on to the charity strike for a couple of shots. So very, very important couple of shots as another substitution comes in. Haritha Ramanayaka comes in for St. Thomas's College, while Yasir Bimantha finds his seat back in the bench. He has not been performing as he did in the first 2 quarters. Coming into this 3rd quarter, Devanga Gunawardhan is also substituted for Aaron. So Krimesh Pereira will be on the charity strike. Very important 2 shots. If he can get both these, he can equalize and go on to lead the score. Now he cannot, but if he gets this one in, he can equalize the score to 31 all. Can he do it? 31 all with 2.5 remaining in this 3rd quarter. Misses it completely, very unfortunate. It was very crucial that Krimesh Pereira gets those 2 points in. Ramanayaka with the ball. It's a free throw, beautiful little tap in there by Krimesh, sends it to a fast break situation. That's probably the foul called, but well, he says the tap was clean. Referee says the tap was clean, no foul call. St. Peter's will have the ball back. So things are happening. 30-31, St. Peter's was trailing this game at a point with double digits in the 2nd quarter. They've found their touch, and what interesting game it has been since then. That's it, Pete Wrights leading this by a point, 32-31, pressure back on St. Thomas's College. They just did one thing right, sticking back into the basics. That's what St. Peter's College did, sticking back into the basics. Intercepted. St. Peter's College now moving on. Sends it to the post from the mid-range jumper, rebounded cleanly by the Thomians. Moving on with 1.5 minutes remaining. And that's a foul. That's a clear foul. Skipper for St. Thomas's College, Sivan Pereira on the charity strike. 1.5 remaining in this quarter. 31-32. That's the foul call. Unsportsmanlike foul call. Very, very disappointing. 31-32, it's all happening, which means St. Peter's College will get a free throw, and after that they will also have the ball back onto themselves. That's how the rules say. St. Peter's College transferring all the pressure back to the Thomians. Misses it. They have one more free throw on the line. Needs to get the free throws, needs to capitalize on it. Now St. Peter's will have the ball on. That's how the rules go off. St. Peter's College back with the ball, looking for options, goes through, gets it under the basket shot, rebounded by Kanishka, back to Devanka Gunawardena, intercepted pass, St. Peter's still has the ball, good rebound once again by St. Peter's College, back to Krimesh, goes through, beautiful little layup, and that's in. 31-34 with seconds remaining in this quarter, and they're going to walk off probably for the fourth quarter with a 3-point lead, and it will play a huge mind game between both these two teams. It will be an interesting quarter to watch, while Kanishka Pearachi equalizes the score 34 all with a shot from perimeter with seconds remaining, so it's all equalized here, and the game is back on its feet. Krimesh Pereira misses it, unfortunate, very unfortunate. Ball back for the Petrites. Final few seconds remaining. .34 all with 10 seconds to go. Coaches joining in the party, crowd joining in the party. It's all happening here. Both the teams are on team foul, 5 fouls each from the entire team, so all the fouls from this point onwards, well, from this 10 second onwards, it will be up to free throws, so it will be an interesting quarter. Now Shivan Pereira can get the lead back on if he closest chose to get this other free throw in. Gets it. St. Thomas's leads, and in comes a substitution for St. Peter's College. A very crucial 10 seconds of this game. Can St. Peter's get back and score the game off, or will they go into the fourth quarter trailing this game by a point? Shivan Pereira has the ball, goes for the buzzer beater, misses it completely, and that marks the end of the third quarter. 35-34. St. Thomas's College leading this game by a point. That's what really happened during the quarter so far. It has been St. Peter's College all around written in this quarter. They have been the live wire, doing everything, and that's the exact reason why they're trailing. Even though they're trailing this game by a point, 34-35, they have made sure that they've got themselves back in this game, and it will be an interesting fourth quarter to lay our eyes on. Well, that's a score where we did say that St. Peter's College have been doing most of the scoring. 21-12. There you go. That's the quarter breakdown. They've scored 21 points in this third quarter. Amazing play by the Petrites. And they've only given away 12 points for the Thomians. And so far, there you go. In the first and the second quarter, they only scored 5 and 8 points respectively. But coming into third quarter, they've really found their way back into the game. So it will be an interesting fourth quarter to lay in just a few seconds. Sivan Pereira with the ball. 35-34 is the scoreline. Kanishka Katapiarachi finds Sivan Pereira. The Thomian skipper now looking for options. Goes back to Aaron, back to Kanishka. Kanishka from downtown gets it in. Much needed points. That's a 3-pointer. 38-34 with so much needed points for St. Thomas College to keep the game all alive. But it's been a good comeback, and St. Peter's College answered with a couple. So 36-38. It's a 2-point difference between these two games. Now it's swaying this way and that way, just like a pendulum. (38-36) substitution comes in. Oh well, referee Gan Buddhika instructing the coach to be away from the scorer's table, following the rules. St. Peter's College looking for options here. Good man-to-man defense. That's a doubling violation for the Petrites. Sivan Pereira back to Kanishka. Misses it. Yes, a foul called. Gets the first one in. 39-36. Gets a second one in, so it's 40-36. Krimesh Pera will be joining the playing five of St. Peter's College now, following the substitution. So it's a 4-point lead for the Thomians. Back again in the operating in the final 8 minutes of this game. Sivan Pereira goes through, misses it completely. Gets it in. 42-36. Can St. Peter's College find their form just like they did during the third quarter? That is the key. They need to keep the momentum. They doesn't need to get the pressure on their heads. They just need to stick back to the basics and move on. 42-38 now. Now they're getting back there. So they need to stop a couple more possessions just like they did in the third quarter. They stopped a lot of Thomian possessions and they scored from their positions instead, and that's the same thing they need to go. They just need to repeat their third quarter performance, and if they do, yes, they will win. But on the other hand, for the Thomians, they need to get their momentum back they had in the first two quarters. They need to get their shots in, use Kanishka and Yasiru Bimanta. Yasiru Bimanta has been playing a lot of minutes, but unfortunately he's not being substituted in. So he's been the live wire and he has lost form. So once that should be the strategy from the Thomians. They need to make sure that they keep on playing that same thing. Well, here you go. Just as we said, Yasur Bimanta comes back wearing the number 13 jersey for St. Thomas's. All St. Thomas's have to do is make sure that you use Kanishka and Yasir Bimanta as finishers, and the rest of the three chip in every other role. That will put St. Thomas's way back into the game, and that's a travelling violation call. Those are the two different strategies laid out. For either the teams. St. Thomas's calling off that much needed timeout, 42-40. Well, St. Peter's are banking on their lead which they took in the third quarter, coming close, trailing this game just by a couple points now with 6 minutes remaining. All photographs and videos can be purchased at reasonable rates that are published on ThePapare.com Facebook page. You can simply call 0778398829 or send us an email to info@ThePapare.com or to sales@ThePapare.com. Both the email addresses are available for you. If you want to keep all these memories locked away right near you, we are the place to do that. The Papare Basketball Championship 2017 second quarter final in action here. St. Thomas's College leading this game by a couple points, and St. Peter's have made their way back into this match as well, 40-42. So it's an interesting contest. There you go, that's the scoreline, 40-42 with 6 minutes and 40 seconds right on the dot. And what an exciting match it has been. St. Peter's was nowhere in this game during the first two quarters, and the way they came back into the game in the third quarter is just exceptional. Gets the first one in, skipper Siobhan Pereira for St. Thomas's. (40-44). Six and a half minutes remaining on the clock. Gets one in. St. Peter's College 41-44. Misses it completely. (46-41). And he's walking off. That's Nitesh Mendis wearing the number 12 jersey. Fouled out. He'll be sitting on his bench. And substituting him for St. Peter's College will be Kamindu Jeshan wearing the number 7 jersey, to be precise. So it's all happening here with just 5 minutes remaining on the clock. Sivan Pereira hits it through. Travelling violation called. 47-41, 5.5 remaining. Yasuru Bimanta, the live wire, back in action for St. Thomas's College. Misses the shot, back to Kanishka Pyarachi. Misses it, airballs it completely, so it's 41-47 still. A 6-point lead with 5 minutes remaining. Anyone can still take this game all the way and qualify into the semi-finals. If St. Peter's qualifies into the semi-finals, that will be the end of the defending run of this title for the Thomians. But so far, they seem to be fine. Yasur Bimanta misses it. Sivan Pereira. Back to Yasuru Bimanta. Bimanta from downtown gets it. Important points. Sivashakti Silvaraja calls for his timeout. 50-41. with 4 minutes remaining. What an interesting game it has been so far. Both these teams have given it all in a very important contest. St. Peter's College trailing this game by all means in the first and second quarter. They've come back into the game. They are just lacking 9 points and they have 4 minutes to make it up to. If they can bring their A-grade game just as the way they did during the third quarter, St. Peter's College will surely tuck this game away in the pockets. But St. Thomas's College, they are leading this game, which means they are setting things right. Coach's emotions, there you go. Take the ball, he says, take the ball and come here. Well. Oh, he's not very happy. Sivashakti Silvaraja, that was on the screen for you. Well, speaking about St. Thomas's, they just have to do their basics right. They need to use Yasuru Bimanta and Kanishka Pyarachi as the finishers and make sure the rest of the 3 people chip in into their roles. And if they do so, for sure, they will win this game. And it will be an easy win for them. That marks the end of the timeout. 3.5 minutes remaining on the clock. Missing it completely. Will they miss it? Well, yes, they do. Important points. You can't miss St. Peter's College. You need to get them through. Sivan Pereira with the ball here for the Thomians. 50-41, still the scoreline. So after the timeout, neither of the teams have scored. Going all around, trying to get that shot in. Completely missed it off. Two and a half remaining on the clock. 41-50. Both the teams are yet to score. Off the board. Was tipped off. This time St. Peter's gets it through. Now it's 43-50. And yes, a timeout. Timeout is called by the Thomian camp. Referee Gayan Buddhika on the screen for you. The ThePapare Basketball Championship second quarter final, all happening here at the Henry Pedris Basketball Complex. St. Thomas College, the defending champions, leading this game by 7 points, 43-50 with 2 minutes remaining. So St. Peter's College. That's the crowd joining in to experience this excitement of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017, and we as ThePapare.com, it is our great pleasure and we consider it our great privilege to support and uplift this sport and to put the country on the world map and support these energetic and young, talented, passionate sportsmen in the country. A huge shout out to Yeti Rehydrating Sports Drink, our isotonic drink partner for the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Huge shout out to both Nisali and Mr. Bala Surya. Thank you very much for joining in hands with us in this all important contest. And of course our insurance partners, Fairfax Insurance, a huge shout out to them as well for joining with us, partnering with us for this all important quarter-final and the ThePapare Basketball Championship. Easy pickings for St. Thomas College, 52-43. The final 2 minutes in action, ladies and gentlemen. Who will take this game away? Do you think the defending champions can keep the lead, or will the Peterites come back and make a change? Aaron Fonseca goes through, and that's a foul called traveling violation. Back to Kanishka Kataparachi. Looking for his options. Back to Sivan Pereira. Both the sides trying to grab onto that rebound and completely missing it. 43-52 is the scoreline. 1.5 minutes remaining. It's an interesting contest between these two sides. Backcourt violation, spotted very well by Referee Gan Buddhika and the Peterites call their final timeout. Trying to get things sorted here. It's been an interesting contest. Reminding you about the fixtures tomorrow, ladies and gentlemen. 2 quarterfinals will take place at 2:30 and 4:30 p.m. respectively. You can catch the live action on www.thepapare.com. Where Colombo International School Candy Branch will be coming down, Royal College will be coming down, Gateway College Colombo will be coming down here. So a lot of action, packed basketball happening this week. And then 18th we will see the third place game and the grand finale of the girls category. Brother Joseph J. Carlton, the Secretary General of the school's Basketball Association, on your screen right now, who has been who has been newly elected to the office. And speaking about the fixtures, of course, Wednesday we have the grand finale of the girls, where HFC will be taking on St. Joseph's Girls School, Nugegoda, who are the second runners-up, rather the runners-up of who are the runners-up of the 2016 edition, and that was another timeout called by the St. Thomas's College camp. So 2 timeouts called simultaneously by both the camps to make sure that they get all the final talking, to make sure that they're on the line, because they don't have a lot of time. Just 1 minute and 8 seconds remaining. 52-43. Anyone can still tuck the game away. Tharandu Fernando, Rosita Fernando, the 2 coaches, together with Shriyanta Pereira, the coaching staff for St. Thomas's College, and of course for St. Peter's, it's Sivas Shakti Selvaraj, the head coach, guiding these children to get into their semi-final spot. Viraj Kotalava, ladies and gentlemen, one of the best in business for the ThePapare.com, powered by Dialogue. You can catch all the beautiful photographs our photographers capture on www.thepapare.com/photos. Pulls it in. No, he keeps his line on the foot. Referee Gan Buddhika says St. Peter's College ball. (43-52), final dying minutes. It looks as if St. Thomas's College have managed to defend their title successfully at one point, and they will move on to the semi-final stage. (52-43). Ladies and gentlemen, final 6 minutes. It's 5, 4, 3, and a travelling violation which stops the clock and gives the ball back to the Thomians. So they have 3.8 seconds remaining on the clock, and that's the applause by the fans. It seems as Thomians have done the trick. Disappointing for St. Peter's College, but they've played good basketball. They have to be very satisfied with with all the games that they've played, and that marks the end of the second quarter final. 52-43. St. Thomas's College qualified to the semi-final spot and manage to keep up one more step in defending their title. What a match it was. The first quarter final for the day was won by AIS beating Lyceum International School Battala, and coming into the second quarter final, St. Peter's College proved how much of a really good team they are. Even though they were considered the underdogs, they really put on a brilliant show, and that's the exact reason why they are here today. It was a good match, and the final handshakes around the match, around the court, together with the players, and that's how the ThePapare Basketball Championship quarter-final 2 ended, with St. Thomas College winning. Disappointing for the Peterites, but they put on really good show. They just lacked a bit of enthusiasm in the first 2 quarters, I believe, and if they had the same momentum they did so during the first 2 quarters, they would have been in this game. They would have tucked this game away in the pockets, and they would have actually won it beautifully. That's a score breakdown. St. Peter's College only managed to score 9 points, so they could not get the same momentum as of the third quarter. It was the exact reason why they went on to lose this game 43-52. If you take the score breakdown, 5-8, 21-9. So 3 quarters they've been down. The quarter they really played well. They were leading this game. They were up in this game. So that's what St. Peter's College lacked. They had that same scoring momentum a bit. Then of course, yes, 43-52 would have been a different scoreline, but well, that's how it ends for today here from Henry Petries Basketball Complex. Ladies and gentlemen, inviting you to join tomorrow to catch the action live and exclusive on www.thepapare.com, MyTV and Dala TV Channel 1. My name is Lelumem, together with the entire Papare crew, over and out of the first and second quarter final days here happening at Henry Petries Basketball Complex of the ThePapare Basketball Championship 2017. Have a good night.
ස්පෝර්ට්ස් වලට ඔයගොල්ලෝ කැමතිද?
අනිවාර්යෙන්.
ඔව්. නෑ හොඳටම අඩුයි.
Yeah, of course. අඩුයි යත්.
ඔව්. මොකක්ද ආසම ස්පෝර්ට් එක?
ෆුට්බෝල්.
ක්‍රිකට්.
බාස්කට්. අපේ UFC වගේ දේවල් නම් සමහර බලනවා. ෆන් and rally විතරයි.
කැමතිම ක්‍රීඩකයෙක් ඉන්නවද කියලා?
අරවින්ද ඩි සිල්වා, අර්ජුන රණතුංග,
සංගක්කාර. ඒ සරත් ජයසූරිය 96 ටීම් එකම හොඳයි.